In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a standard digital camera to take your iris photos for an online iridology session by Skype. Don't worry, it's really easy. I'm going to show you in just a few minutes how to do this yourself at home. Now, you have two basic ways that you can do this. Ideally, I would prefer that you use a tripod because you can use the timer function and then the camera doesn't move at all when it's taking the photo. With that, you get the clearest photo possible. The other option, which is what most people will probably do, is to have someone else hold the camera for them. In that case, be sure to set the camera up in the same way, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. Now, what I don't recommend is that you hold the camera yourself, because in that case, you're surely going to move the camera just from pushing the button to take the photo. That's going to result in an unclear photo, which is unreadable for an iris assessment. Okay, so I have my camera set up on a tripod. It's all ready to go. This is really easy. Let me just stress that again. The best thing to do is to use indoor daylight. So you don't want to try to take your pictures at night because there's too much contrast between the darkness in the room and the flash of the camera, and people are usually getting a lot of glare on their photos. So indoor daylight is best. If you have a window next to you like I do, try to face sideways to the window and not facing the window, because the window will also give you a lot of glare. Sometimes the glare comes right back from the glass. Alternatively, you don't want to face directly away from the window for that same reason as well. The flash will shine off the glass and you'll have a lot of glare in your photo. So I'm sitting sideways to the window next to me. Now, I have my camera ready and I'm going to turn it on. The first thing you want to do is change the setting to macro. Okay, on my camera, that's on the side lens. So I have an autofocus macro function. So I've just set the button there. The next thing you want to do is you want to change the picture size. You want to get a really high resolution photo for the iris photos, because I'm going to crop it and I'm going to put it up really big on my screen so I can see everything going on in each iris. Of course, you need to take photos of each eye as well. So I recommend 4.5 megabytes. That's a good size to start with, and you don't really need to go higher than that. But anything lower than 2 megabytes is going to be a little bit difficult for me to read. So I have that set. And the next thing I want to do is I want to turn the flash on. Okay, because I want to try to get a little bit more light on the eye if I can. So those three things you need to do: set it to macro, increase the picture size, and turn the flash on. That's it, you're ready to go. So in my case, because I'm using a tripod, I'm going to set the timer function. And when I'm getting ready to take the actual photo, I'm going to show the whole iris. So I'm going to lift each lid gently, a gentle tug, so that when the picture is taken, I can see everything on the iris. Of course, you want to look directly into the camera and take a picture. Now, with the macro function, you can get very close to the camera lens. You'll see when I take this picture now. Hold the eye open, take the picture. Okay, now I'm going to check it. So instead of having to download all the pictures on your computer and then check them, you can check them right on the camera. All you need to do is go back and look at the photo, and then use the zoom feature on your camera to check the photo. And you can see it very big. And this is a perfect iris photo. And that's in one try. So I can see the little bit of glare, which is natural from the flash, is right inside the pupil where I want it. I you can see the clarity of the iris fibers is very good. Now, if I was submitting these photos, I would still take 2 or 3 of each eye and email them, just so for me, I have a choice of the different photos to make sure that I have something that's usable. So don't be afraid to try a few times, but you can check them right on your camera. And if it doesn't look good, just delete it and try again. That's as easy as it is. It takes less than 3 minutes to take these photos. So the 3 main things are setting your camera to macro, increasing the picture size to 4.5 mega, and turning the flash on. And then, of course, when you're taking the photo, open your eyes, get close to the lens. Ideally, using a tripod is best because, as we know, the camera doesn't move when you take the photo. We can get really nice, clear photos with that. The clearer the photo I have, the better analysis I can do on your eyes. So that's why I'm taking the time to explain this to you today. I hope you have success at home, and if you have any trouble taking your iris photos, please feel free to email me with any questions. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. Okay?